The one thing that stands out for me right now is passion. Passion is a big motivator for me. It helps me to want to reach out and help people, um, make a difference in someone else's life. That's very important for me, to be able to move forward and help that individual. Passion has been something that we all have. I have a lot of things that motivate me, but passion is a real deep drive. It drives me to do many things in life. Um, Discernment is one thing that helps me to be able to provide assistance to an individual, whether it's a family member, someone I've been working with, a client, or just a personal friend. And it helps to be able to define some of the things by listening to what the person is in need of. It helps me to be able to figure out what exactly that person may need and where I can refer that person to, whether it's through referral or case management when I was doing that before, or just sitting and listening. Sometimes that's all the person really needs in order to have a sense of direction. Well, one of the things that I thought about wanting to become a board member was to be able to stay connected to the community and be able to help in a way that will bring more resources to the community, more support to the community. Shop in the same stores that they shop. And so every now and then when they see me, they come up to me and they ask if I'm aware of certain programs, and I try to help as best as I can. I had a previous customer come up to me and wanted some information regarding the housing program for access. And so I was able to share that information with them and encourage them to still come, even though they got the information from me that it was a possibility that the program was going to end soon. I still encourage them to come and see for themselves if this is a possibility that might work for them. Well, they're pretty much transportation, childcare, education. Those are the barriers that we constantly keep working on, that people are struggling with. But one of the things when I was working with clients, as far as barriers, it was the lack of wanting to continue with education. They're very much interested in doing it. They start the procedure and then something happens and they feel that they can't continue. They feel that they're not going to be able to do it for whatever their reasons are. It could be confident issues. It could be health issues, whatever that may be. And so I like the fact that they come out and they say what they want to do, and then you try to help them and guide them through that direction, and then they just give up on themselves. And I know that they have the will to be able to be successful, because I like to view everyone in a way that we are all good. We all have goodness in us. And if we take that and continue to move forward and set goals one step at a time, because that's what it takes. I know it takes, for me, it takes one step at a time. I can't jump from A to D without addressing B, C. And so, and sometimes they just don't have the drive to want to continue moving forward. Sometimes I think it's family. They have the children, daycare gets in the way. They're not able to get proper daycare for their children, or financial. It could be financial as well. I think that's many of us that have dealt with poverty. Growing up as a child, oh my goodness, a family of seven. Children, siblings. It was very hard watching my mom go to work and try to put food on the table and keep a roof over our heads. And I felt for her, you know, I felt not sorry. I wanted to be able to help her in some way. So when I was old enough, then I took a job, a summer job, to be able to help her in that area. She wouldn't have to worry about buying my school clothes or my school books and things like that. Because it was extremely hard trying to raise a family of seven children and it's only one single parent in the house. The government. Um, because I feel that a lot that is happening to families and people is based on the fact of not being able to have the resources available for people to be able to step up and then become self-sufficient. It takes a lot. It takes a village to be able to help families and support them. And the funding is usually not available. We live on the northeast of Connecticut, and the support when it comes to grants and funding is very minimal. And the struggle that the staff members and every agency has to go through in order to be able to gain these grants and awards is tremendous. And with all that, with that minus, it still gets done because people come together and make it happen. In my culture, Puerto Rican family, there are things that you're allowed to say and things that you're not supposed to say. And so one of the things that I had a challenge with growing up was looking at people straight in their eyes. It's like my parents told me, you have to respect your elders and you don't look at their face and you don't look at their eyes. And so I had to really work on that a lot to get to where I'm at today. And the other thing is being open, fair, because all this time, all those years growing up, you're not supposed to say anything that happens within the home. You're not, so I was being shut down when I could have been more boisterous and more out there. But I'm working on it and I know that I will overcome this.